my name is Jason Mercer, the Toronto Real Estate Board's Chief Market Analyst. We continue to see similar trends unfold this past November, in line with what we've generally seen during the second half of 2019 for sales, new listings, and price. Let's start our discussion with sales. Toronto Real Estate Board President Michael Collins announced that Greater Toronto Area Realtors reported 7,090 sales through TREB's MLS system in November 2019. And this was a 14.2% increase compared to November 2018. On a GTA-wide basis, sales were up year over year for all major market segments. Annual sales growth in ground-oriented home types, including detached houses, led the way. An increasing number of home buyers impacted by demand-side policies over the past 3 years, including the Fair Housing Plan and the OSFI mortgage stress test, have moved back into the market for ownership housing. Based on affordability and stricter mortgage qualification standards, many buyers have adjusted their preferences, changing the type and/or location of the home they ultimately chose to purchase. New listings entered into TREB's MLS system in November, and active listings count at the end of the month went in the opposite direction compared to sales, with new listings down by 17.9% year over year and active listings down by 27.2%. Now, thinking about the divergent trends for sales and listings, it's clear that the Greater Toronto Area needs flexible housing market policies that will help sustain balanced market conditions over the long term. All levels of government in Canada, plus reputable international bodies, have acknowledged that we have a housing supply problem. Looking forward to 2020, policymakers need to translate their acknowledgement of supply issues into concrete solutions to bring a greater array of ownership and rental housing online. As always, TREB will be there to help policymakers in this regard. As market conditions continued to tighten in November 2019, with increased sales up against an increasingly constrained supply of listings, the annual rate of price growth continued to accelerate. The MLS Home Price Index composite benchmark increased by 6.8% on a year-over-year basis, and the average selling price increased by 7.1% year-over-year to $843,637. Both the MLS HPI and the average selling price for the TREB market area as a whole experienced the strongest annual rates of price growth for the year in November. Strong population growth in the GTA, coupled with declining negotiated mortgage rates, resulted in sales accounting for a greater share of listings in November and throughout the second half of 2019. And this led to increased competition between buyers, which has resulted in an acceleration in price growth. And so expect the rate of price growth to increase further if we see no relief on the supply front as we move forward. So that was November in a nutshell. I look forward to speaking with you again soon, early in the new year, to discuss not only the December results, but 2019 as a whole. Thanks very much, and happy holidays.
Brought to you by GTA Realtors.